Hey everyone, Mark here with Healing Artistry Therapies. I hope everyone's doing well today. It's a beautiful day outside, except for these blasted bloody gnats. They're everywhere, and it's just too beautiful to stay inside today, but these gnats are really annoying. So if you see me swatting my head or rubbing my face, it's because I'm trying to keep these gnats off of me. So not to be rushed with this video, but I want to get it done so I can get away from these gnats. But I'm not going to let that bother me so much. I'm just going to push through and ignore them as much as possible. If you see me looking a little flushed and blushed and pink today, it's because right above me I'm sitting under a red canopy. So it's not that I got a lot of sun, although I was out mowing yesterday and did get a lot of sun. It's just this canopy is turning me pink. Better than orange, right? Ooh. Sorry. All right. Today we are going to be talking about manifesting what we want and the language and thoughts that we use, the things that we speak to ourselves either out loud or in our heads that sometimes keep us held back from what we really want. And I had this reminded to me the other day from my mentor, Helen Midas from Australia. Hi, Helen. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And also a big shout out and hello to all my friends, all of my colleagues in Australia. Hello. If you're watching, I hope you're all doing well. And you guys are amazing. Some of the most amazing hypnotherapists and coaches I've ever met in my life. They're just incredible. So love you guys. All right. So what happens is every month, once a month, Helen Midas has a monthly meetup with all of her hypnotherapists in the area or in the country, in the world. People come all over to this meetup every month, and there's always different speakers and topics and things to learn and networking, and it's just an amazing time, and I love that she does that every month. But you know what, I'm jealous. I'm really jealous because I'm over here in the States in Wisconsin and they're all over in Melbourne having a great time with each other, and I want to be there too. I want to be soaking up this information. I want to be hanging out with my tribe. I want to be learning and interacting. And it's just not the same over the internet as it is in person. And so every time these meetups happen, I keep saying, I'm going to be there someday. I'm going to be there someday. Oh, but look at that language. I'm going to be there someday. Well, when someday? When is someday? 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 year down the line? Might not ever happen. Because that language is keeping me held apart from what I really want. And what I really want is to be in Australia, hanging out with my people, having fun, learning all kinds of stuff. And so that language keeps me held back. And so I made a decision that in 1 to 2 years, maybe 3 years, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there. And Helen reminded me something the other day that's really important. And she said, manifest 1 year, not 2. Manifest 1 year, not 2. Now, it got me thinking, and I said, you're right. You're absolutely right. I do need to manifest for 1 year, not 2. And why would I be thinking along the lines of manifesting 2 year, 3 years out rather than 1 year? Well, I did that because that logical part of my mind, that world part of my mind said, well, what if you don't have enough money? What if you don't have the funds in a year to go to Australia? What if you don't? So you better make it 2 years out, 3 years out. That way you can prepare. Okay, well, preparation is all well and good. I get that. Being realistic is good and logical is good. But do you hear how that thought process keeps me separated from what I want? If I want to go in a year, I should go in a year. Saying I'm going to go in maybe 2 years Well, that keeps it held out because I'm operating from a place of lack. I'm operating from a place of I don't have enough funds to go. And while that may be the the reality of now, it doesn't have to be the reality and the truth of what's coming into my existence. And so by thinking in terms of, well, I might not have enough funds, well, that keeps those funds away from me. It keeps them held out. Because something that I've learned in my life is that I am always provided for. You know, if I ask for what I need, God always provides me with what I need. It may not be more than what I need, but it's always enough for what I need. And it always comes in weird, strange ways. Um, and I said something last night. I was on a conference call, live web stream thing with Helen and Joanna. Hi, Joanna, if you're watching. Joanna is amazing. She's so inspirational and awesome. She is America's funniest stage hypnotist, and she's a hypnotherapist, and she's incredible. And they were talking last night, and I was listening in and conversing with, and something that they had said sparked. All of a sudden, I heard it just like that. I just heard it, and it just came out. And what I said was, Spirit leads, God provides, we allow. And that goes along with all of this that we've been talking about, because I think that spirit or spiritus, which is Latin, it means breath, inspiration. Spirit gives us these inspirations, these ideas, these little touchstones of what would be good for us or what we want. And when that happens, we have that desire. And we have to launch that rocket of desire, like Abraham Hicks says. And when we launch that rocket of desire, it's not up to us to make anything happen per se. I mean, we have to be willing components and help with it, but it's up to God to provide that for us in the way that is best for us if we are meant to do that. And our job at that point is to allow. It's just to allow. So we either allow or we disallow. And we allow or disallow based on what we think, what we say. So my inspiration from Spirit was that I should be in Australia, that I should be with these people, that I should be learning from these people there and hanging out and having a great time and everything else. Maybe not for life, maybe for a few weeks, maybe for a few months, whatever, but I should be there. I am called to be there. God, I need to ask, okay, provide me with what I need in order to get there. And I need to allow, and I need to help that course by the things I do, by the things I say, by what I focus on. Is what I'm doing moving me forward towards that goal, or is it keeping me held back from getting there? And we all do this all the time, don't we? I'm gonna do this, or I'm going to have that someday, or if only the money was there, or I could do this, but something always happens and always takes the money. The car always breaks down. This bill always needs to be paid. There's always bills coming in that need to be paid. How often do we all say those kinds of things or think those kinds of things? Well, you know what? If that more of those bills are going to keep coming in. More of those car problems are going to keep happening. More of those things that you think is going to suck up your money is going to come in and suck up your money if you keep thinking in those terms, because you're operating from a place of lack. You have to think and operate from a place of prosperity and abundance, and believe that you will be provided for. So that's my message for today, is watch what you think, watch what you say, both internally and externally to yourself and others, about what you want. Because you don't want more bills, but you keep talking about having more bills. You don't want more back pain, but you keep talking about every day when you get up, oh, my back hurts. You think about, oh, my back hurts. You don't want your car to break down, but you keep talking about, oh, well, I probably only have a few more miles on this car before something happens. You've got to stop that. You've got to stop that. We all need to stop that. So, my challenge to you today is really pay attention to what you're thinking and what you're saying. And if you have a problem in your life, if you have an issue, if you have something that doesn't feel right or isn't going right, stop and think about that issue and problem in your life, whatever it is. And think about, how are you contributing to that, to create that? How are your thoughts? How are your words creating that? How are you holding yourself apart from what you really want? So I hope that today, starting today, you start holding yourself forwards towards what you want and moving in that direction by what you do, what you say, what you think. I'm Mark Lukowski from Healing Artistry Therapies. Have an amazing day, everyone. If I can help you in any of these areas, please let me know. I'd love to have a free chat with you sometime. Just give me a call at 608-633-4271 or visit my website at www.mdlhealingartistry.com and we'll do a consultation. And also, if you haven't gotten my book, The 5 Keys to Unlock Confidence for Teens Who Are Feeling Bullied, please go over to my website. I'm still giving it away for a limited time. You can get your free copy. Just go over there, fill out the information, and boom, I'll send it to you. So have an amazing day, everyone. Make it a great one. Bye-bye.